Hey y'all, and welcome to a new video. Today I've got tons of cleaning motivation for you, but we also did a few projects in the kids' rooms. My son got a new desk for his room and my daughter got a new vanity, both for their birthdays. So we put those together, organized them and everything. So I cannot wait for you to see how it all turned out. So if you're in need of cleaning motivation, I've got you covered. Y'all go ahead and get your to-do list ready and let's tackle those lists together. So the last week and a half or so, it has been so rainy here. We had the tropical storm Debbie come through and we were stuck inside pretty much all week. So we had lots of time to get some cleaning done, some random cleaning tasks that desperately needed to be done, and then also some projects. So today I'm starting with some cleaning and tidying up downstairs. You guys know I can't do anything until I get my bed made. That's just like one of the things that gets me going when it's time to clean. So I'm going to get my bed made. We're going to tidy up and clean downstairs. We have some baseball hats that were very salty. I don't know if you guys have ever had your hats do this or your kids' hats do this, but from all the sweat, it looks like it is covered in salt. So we're going to get those cleaned up. And then y'all be sure to stick around for the end of the video because we put together a desk for my son's room and did like his PlayStation 4, like all the gaming stuff on his desk. And then we put together a vanity for my daughter's room, and holy moly, it turned out so good. It is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Both of the pieces we ordered from Amazon, and I will be sure to link everything for y'all. But just to be sure, if you watch anything from today's video, definitely watch the end where I set up the desk and the vanity. I shared the vanity in my Instagram stories, like a little sneak peek, and so many of you went crazy about it, like I did. I'm telling you, I'm like obsessed with it. So stick around and watch that part, and y'all have to let me know what you think. Now, really quick, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who is here and watching my videos, still hanging around. I know this summer has been kind of crazy. Last week I did not get a chance to post a video. The week before that I had been sick at the beginning of the week and I did get some filming done, but then we went to Atlanta for my son's baseball tournament and I did not have a chance to get any editing or anything done for that week. So then I had planned on posting some of those recipe videos, which I have them already, but then we had Tropical Storm Debbie come in. We literally came home Sunday night and it started raining Sunday night on our way home. So it has just been a crazy last few weeks. But I'm excited to have today's video up, and then I will be sharing, I'm going to try to do one recipe a week and make a whole playlist for that. So this week I plan on posting on Thursday. So look for that recipe on Thursday. They are going to be very, very short recipe videos. I feel like that's probably like the easier way to do it, especially if you want to save them to your phone or something, or save the playlist. You can save them to your favorites here on YouTube and go back and look at it whenever you need the recipe. And then it's a quick 1.5 minute or less video. You don't have to watch a whole 10-minute video to get the recipe. So be sure to make sure that your notifications are on, and then if you click the little bell notification, it'll actually send you a push notification to your phone whenever I post new videos. But speaking of the tropical storm Debbie, I know it was a hurricane and then turned into a tropical storm when it got to us. I just want to say that I'm praying for anyone who was in the path of this storm, who is currently dealing with the aftermath. I know that our little town is severely flooded, like not our neighborhood. Our neighborhood is fine, but there are so many neighborhoods that are close to the river, and those neighborhoods are completely flooded. So many people are being evacuated by little boats, and some are still in their houses and just stuck in there. Also, I saw that Lynette Yoder, she's here on YouTube as well. She's been doing YouTube videos for as long as I have, maybe longer. I saw that her parents' house, she lives in Pensacola, or her parents were in Pensacola, Florida, I think. and I saw that their house was completely flooded. So I know that there's people all over Charleston area is horrible right now. Statesboro, Georgia, I know that they are really suffering right now from all the water damage. So I am just praying for all of those people and all of the aftermath that they're having to deal with. Now, I will say one beautiful thing that has come out of all of this, at least for me, is that in our town, I've been able to see how amazing our community is and how quick all the people were to come together to help those in need in our area. One of the churches in our area actually was like the central location for all of the volunteers to come up there on Saturday. So we went up there on Saturday and we filled sandbags, and they had all these people come out and bring their little canoes and john boats and everything, because the only way to get to those houses was by boat. So they were taking all these sandbags out to the houses through the neighborhoods, dropping them off so that they could put them in front of their garages and things and doors. And then they started collecting food and taking them food out there. And it was just so cool to watch. Like, we had so many volunteers that we ran out of sandbags around 8:30 p.m. on Saturday night. And then they couldn't get more until 2 a.m. There were people out there at 2 a.m. They went and set up lights, and they were out there at 2 a.m. to start putting even more sandbags together. And then, so they were getting there on Sunday morning. And when we went back up there on Sunday morning, the church parking lot was so flooded that people were walking through and there was water all the way up to their knees. It was so crazy. And there were so many more volunteers there, even on Sunday. And they had put so many sandbags together. So we took our truck and we were able to back it up, and they were loading up the sandbags, and they had this whole assembly line of picking it up and tossing them into the truck. It was just the coolest thing to see. And then by about 11:30, they were already out of sandbags again and had to wait for more. And then one of my favorite things to see that day was that it was a Sunday, and our friends own a Chick-fil-A in Hinesville, and they showed up with their food truck and started delivering food to all the people in the houses. So they would ask them, like, how many people are in there? How many sandwiches do you need? And so they were taking the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, putting them on the canoes with people, boats, and all the things, and they were delivering the Chick-fil-A meals to those families so that they could have food to eat, because they have been stuck in their houses pretty much all week. Another cool thing about this whole situation is that all the churches in the area, the pastors, like whether they were a Baptist church or just a, non-denominational church, whatever, they all got on a Zoom call together and decided what they were going to do in order to help, because obviously they didn't need everyone bringing the same things, like one church could be in charge of this and one church could be in charge of this. So they got on a Zoom call, made a plan, and put it into action. And our church ended up putting together bags with non-perishable items, and they packed almost 1,000 bags for people in the community, because it wasn't just Richmond Hill. There were families in Statesboro and if you go south, and like Hinesville and all these areas that were flooded. So they were able to pack bags for so many families. It was just really cool that they were able to come together and do that. But I just thought it was so cool how so many people came together to help strangers that they didn't even know. I think I have a handful of friends that live in those neighborhoods, and all of their houses are fine. Some of them are stuck in their houses just because they can't get their trucks through or cars through. But they're doing good. No water damage so far, but there are a lot of houses that do have flooding and water damage. So anyways, I'm going to be praying for them. If y'all want to pray for them with me, that would be awesome. And y'all let us know if you need any prayers as well. Okay, I had to clean this wall because when I was taking out the trash, I noticed it looked like spaghetti splattered all over the wall. So I just took a magic eraser and cleaned that up really quick. And now I'm going to deodorize our rugs downstairs really quick. I got this R&W Co. carpet and upholstery deodorizer off of TikTok Shop, and it's in the scent Summer Waves. It smells so good. You just sprinkle it onto your carpet or your upholstery, whatever it is that you need to deodorize, and then you vacuum it up. You can let it sit for like 10 minutes to let it soak in even more, but usually I just sprinkle it on and vacuum it up. And not only does it deodorize your carpets, but also your vacuum. So if you have a vacuum that has a funky smell, you definitely need to try this stuff. Now, like I said, I got it off of TikTok Shop for less than $10, I think. So I will make sure to link it below. If you don't have TikTok Shop, you've never ordered on there, you can get some really good coupons as well. But if you're like, I do not want to order off of TikTok, I don't have TikTok, I'm not getting it, they do have a website too. It is rwcoshop.com. So you can also go to their website and order. They did not have any products on Amazon. I looked to see if they were available on there. But I didn't see that. The only reason I bought it off of TikTok Shop is because it was one of those products that just kept on popping up over and over again, and I kept seeing people just rant and rave about it, so I finally just was like, okay, I need this stuff. So I got it, and I absolutely love it. All right, the downstairs is all clean and tidied up. I am not going to worry about mopping the floors today because it is still raining. We are still in and out. We actually have a towel sitting right there at the garage door. That's why that towel is there, because I wanted to make sure we weren't tracking in any mud. But we need to clean these hats. You guys, look at this. This is salt from sweat. Kason, my son, is 13. He plays a lot of baseball, and he plays all the way through the summer, pretty much year round almost. And all three of three of the hats are his, and then the other one, the Braves hat, was actually my husband's. So what I'm doing, I actually saw this on Brandon's channel. It's called Clean That Up. I saw him share an Instagram reel. Well, actually, my husband sent me one of his Instagram reels showing me how to do this. So all you do is take some distilled vinegar, put it in a spray bottle. You're going to spray the hat all over, and that is going to dissolve all that salt that is on the hat. And then I'm just taking a soft bristled toothbrush to kind of scrub it a little bit, just doing it softly so it's not going to tear up the hat or anything. And then once I have them all done, I will wash them by hand.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we're wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone.
Okay, when I was doing this one, I noticed a little brown stain, which is probably some clay or dirt from the baseball field. So I went ahead and used this stain remover to get that dirt off. And you guys, if you have not tried this stuff, it is seriously the best stain remover that I've ever had. I bought a few bottles of this stain remover off of Amazon about a month ago, and I've used it so many times since I've had it. But look at that. It is all gone. And I only did a little bit of scrubbing. It came out super easy. I've used it on a friend of ours' daughter. She got strawberries on her shirt on the way over one morning when we were getting ready for carpool. And I was like, oh, let me try this stain remover on your shirt to see if it works. And it worked so good. It was like brand new. So anyways, I've used it several different times. I've used it on upholstery. And if you don't have it, I'm telling you, get this stuff. It's so good. They even make little individual packets of these, which I'm going to get and put in our baseball bag for stains or whatever, or keep some in my car for stuff like that. But they're just like the little individual packs, like the Shout packs, which I have those. But I'm telling you, this stain remover is the best that I've ever used. Now to wash the hats, I just put them in some warm water with Tide, and I let them sit for about 20 minutes. I probably used a little bit too much powdered Tide, but it's okay. They got really clean, and I rinsed them off and everything really well. And then once they'd been sitting for 20 minutes, I did this whole little setup. I just copied exactly what Brandon does in his video and put a cup with a bowl on top, a microfiber cloth. Then you kind of want to wring out your hat a little bit. Put your hat on top and then cover it with another microfiber cloth for them to dry. Doing it this way just helps your hat keep its shape. So it did take all day for the hats to completely dry, and then this is what they look like after they were done. These hats look so much better. This one still had a little powdered Tide on it, you could see. But this one was the biggest transformation. It looks brand new. So anyways, if you have some hats to clean, this is definitely the way to do it. All right, we're moving into Kaysen's room, and I'm just showing you a little before of his room. We are going to be moving things around and putting together a new desk. We actually did the desk, this was a few weeks ago. So I filmed this a few weeks prior, and then I ended up picking up where we left off today. So we're taking out his old desk. We're taking out this little side table because he doesn't need that anymore. And as we were doing that, I noticed that there was some dust on the wall on the baseboards, so I cleaned that up really quick. And then Kaysen went and grabbed the vacuum for me and started helping a little bit with vacuuming. And this is shocking because usually he does not like to be in my videos, but he was all about it today for some reason. I was like, "Are you sure I'm filming?" He's like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." So we vacuumed up this little space here. And then we're going to take and move that bookshelf that's on the right side of his bed. We're going to move that over here so we can put his desk on that side.
To do. I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself now and then. I'll try to laugh, but I'll cry a bit as well. I was never any good at being away from you. I met you in the summer.
Okay, we have this area all cleaned out now, so the boys are going to put together the desk really quick. And this was actually a desk that Kaysen picked out. He wanted something that worked a little bit better for like his gaming setup. He has a PlayStation 4 and he wanted just something that worked a little bit better. Something that looked a little cooler too, if I'm honest. So this is what he asked for his birthday. So they got that all set up. He got a couple of cool lights to go underneath and on the wall. So we ended up only using 2 of them. I think it came in a set of like 6, but we only used 2 because they were so bright. So we put 1 underneath the desk, 1 on the wall, and they are actually blue lights. It's kind of hard to tell in the video, but now we're picking up where we left off, and it's back to the same day. I'm just going to clean off the desk really quick, and we're going to add all the stuff back onto his desk and organize it, which I did not realize that the lighting wasn't that great in this spot. So sorry for that. Now on his desk, he has his monitor. We have this big mouse pad thing that lights up, and he's also got some plugins at the top right of his desk. So that's pretty neat that we could plug that in there. We've got his PS4, a keyboard, headphones, and his controller. Now, there are a ton of cords over here, so I'm kind of thinking I want to look into getting him a wireless remote control and headphones with a charging station. So if you have any recommendations for that, let me know. We did end up getting him a new chair as well. This is one of those gaming chairs off of Amazon. It's way more comfortable than the metal chair he used to sit in. So now we've got all of that set up. I feel like it looks really cool, and here it is with the blue lights on. I'll show you in just a little bit. I'll turn the lights off in here so you can see what it looks like in the dark. But before I do that, I wanted to clean up this little area right here really quick. He had some random stuff out, so I'm going to put those things up. I'm also going to clean off the bookshelf and just reorganize it a little bit. Alright, so the room is all clean. This is what it looks like now that we've got the desk area, gaming station, whatever you want to call it, all put together. I really like the desk being over there in that corner. I just feel like it's out of the way, and he has a lot more space in the bedroom.
'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer.
All right, now we're moving into Gracie June's room. She is 11 and she is in those like tween years, and she really wanted a big white vanity with a light on it so that she could see in the mirror when she does her makeup, which she has makeup, but she doesn't do it very often. But she has fun every now and then playing around with it. So what we decided to do was, this vanity was from Chance's great aunt. And so we're going to keep it in the family, but we decided to get Gracie June a new vanity for her birthday. I did pick it out and surprised her with it because all she told me, she wanted it to be white and she wanted a light on it. So I picked out this one that I saw on Amazon, and honestly, it ended up being way better than I even expected. So I can't wait to show y'all what it turned out like, but we're going to get this vanity out and put the new one together. So Chance is going to help me put this together really quick, and then once it's all put together, we're going to show Gracie June and like kind of surprise her with it. She was actually at home while we were doing this, but we just told her to stay out until we were done so she could be surprised. Also, I will say this vanity was actually pretty easy to put together. It wasn't too bad. Just follow the directions. It came with like a little screwdriver and everything you need to put it together. So, pretty simple. I probably could have done it myself, but it would have taken me a lot longer. So glad that Chance was here to help me.
I met you in the summer. When you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the
The vanity's put together, we've got the chair done, and then this is like a little hair dryer holder type thing here on the side. So we've got that on, and now I'm taking the plastic off and it's all ready to go.
la 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 la.
It's so pretty. It comes with its own LED light. You see the drawers. See through.
What do you think about the light? Pretty cool, huh?
Yes. It's pretty.
You wanna sit down and look at yourself?
Do your hair?
Oh. I wonder if this is supposed to go, or her feet can go in there. Probably just go the other way
I don't
around.
know. I can look at that. Okay, so yes, I did have the chair turned around backwards. So I did turn that around, and now I'm just going to organize all of her stuff. She has been so into skincare lately, which I'm sure that if you guys have a 10, 11, 12-year-old middle school girl, yours has been the same way. But she went to Sephora the other day and had one of her little friends come with her because she had gotten a whole bunch of Sephora gift cards for her birthday. So she went and picked out some skincare with all of her gift cards. We also went to Five Below and picked up a few things for, which that was actually on her birthday. That was one of the things she wanted to do, was go to Five Below and pick out some stuff for her vanity. So we got a few of these items that we're decorating with. We got from Five Below. I also got these little hanging shelves. They're iridescent hanging shelves for the wall, but I haven't had a chance to put those up yet. I will be putting those up soon, but those were from Five Below, and we got a few other things that we weren't able to use yet, but I really love all the storage in this vanity. I ended up putting all of her makeup, some hair clips, jewelry, everything in here, and I love that it's see-through and you can actually see, all the things from the top and the lights. I just feel like it makes it so pretty. But I'm just going to finish organizing her vanity and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's all done. But I'll be sure to leave a link for this vanity in case you're looking for yourself or for your daughter or anyone. I'll link it for you down in the description box and in the comments.
Hey, I've got you on my mind. Yeah, you're all that I think about. You know you got me going wild. And what I want is you. Could you come a little closer? I want you by my side. And I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna let
All right, her vanity is all put together and organized and ready for back to school. I will actually be doing a back to school video next week because my kids start back August 14th. So I am doing all the prepping and everything for that. So be on the lookout for that video next week. But I am obsessed with how this vanity turned out. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank y'all again so much for being here. Hopefully today's video was super motivating and you got some things done while you were watching, or you're ready to get in gear and get some things checked off of your to-do list now. I hope y'all have an amazing week and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.
in your arms come